but it holds this whole. Oh, you've already done it. Finished. Hello and welcome to the Fruitful Hands. We are a knitting podcast mainly in Kentucky, and we're glad you're here. I'm Diana.
I'm Kaity.
And we are ready for Christmas.
Yes, we are.
The festivities, yes. Let the festivities begin.
So ready.
Yes, we are recording on December the 1st. So, we are really ready for. Had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Yeah, Ranunculus is today. We will be drawing for the winner of the 2 skeins of Quartz by Pearl Soho, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later.
Yes.
But so we'll put the name up when we in that segment when we when we get there. Yeah. But we have our Ranunculus. These are our last Ranunculuses that we've. It's really been fun to read the comments. A lot of people, they had wanted to make one for a long time, but had not, so they decided to join us.
Yes. And that was basically,
yes.
I had never made one, and I was like, okay, I really need to do one.
Yes. What did you think about it?
I liked it. I don't know. No, I really did like it. Yeah. I loved it. Yeah. I don't know if it's something I can knit over and over again. Yes. But I definitely like red. Look, I am thinking that looks like something I need. So.
It looks festive. Yes. With the little lace work at the top.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. It just looks festive.
Or even like a cream color.
Oh, yeah. That would be very classic too.
I think Casey from Young Folks has a cream one. Yeah.
Yes. And I like all the ones that I've knit in the fine, the lighter yarns too, that you can just wear over something.
Like fingering weight.
Yes. Like a jumper or something. So I hope that you joined us for Fall into Ranunculus 2023. And we will do another one sometime maybe. Yeah. Amber is doing it with us also of a lovely yarn. I started saying lovely hands. Well, she does have lovely hands, but we're the hands. She's the yarn. And I'm sure she'll probably be drawing soon as well.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. You want to talk more about yours, like what you?
Yes. This is probably my 6th or 7th. I don't even know. And I thought that I would knit some maybe for Christmas, but I got on Leslie Friend's Shrug.
You did.
Friend to Friend Shrug, and that thing it's a good little. I did. I've got like 4 of those knit. So I'll just get those out at Christmas and whoever they fit can have them. Yeah. That's what I'm planning on doing. Nice. So anyway, this is my Ranunculus, my red Ranunculus.
I really
like it. No, it does. It does. So I did a twisted rib at the bottom. And I did an I-cord bind off on the sleeves.
And it looks like you did the short row on the bottom of the sweater. Did you do that?
I don't think I did.
Oh.
I know.
I was going to talk about that on mine. Oh, I thought.
Does it look like I did?
Well,
honey, I was medicated during part of this, so I'm not sure.
Not.
I don't think I did. I did it at the top.
It looks good, though.
Yeah, I don't think I did it in the front.
You did?
Did I? Yeah. Okay, so I did it at the top, but I didn't do it down at the bottom.
Okay.
But it's made out of Juniper Moonshine. The colorway is Snow Cone. I love it.
It feels like it's not scratchy.
It's not scratchy. But now I can wear just about anything next to skin. So for somebody else it might be. But
I don't think it would be for me.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have enough yarn to go down, and I didn't. But I do like it. It's just past my elbows, really probably about 3 or 4 inches. I really like it. Yeah. It's very soft, especially after blocking. And I'm going to talk about how I block my stuff because there was a few questions about that. So tell us about yours.
All right, this is my Ranunculus, knit in Camilla Fiber Co. This was some of Mama's yarn stash. So this is the worsted weight color Chickory. And I did do some short rows to make the back longer, and
it looks good.
I know. I really do have a problem with the back of my sweater, like being too short, and then also like hanging out. And I like
because you're long torso.
Yes. So I like the bottom to be like closer and not it's too short in the back. Yes. So I liked adding the short rows in there, and I think I'll do that for sweaters that aren't like don't. Did this call for short rows?
I don't think
at
it
the
did,
bottom?
but Sister C does short rows like that all the time.
Well, that's
so.
when she said she did them like for most of her sweaters. I was like, I can add that in too. So I did, and yeah, I really
so
like
cool
this. It is.
that you can get a pattern and you can say, okay, I love this pattern, but I know I need this, so I'm just going to do it, and it's okay.
Yes.
So that's one way you can modify a pattern to fit your particular body.
Or like even like on one I have coming up, there was a folded neck brim, and I was like, I like the technique of this other one, so I did that instead.
Yes.
But I did the twisted rib as well. I just did this, like I had 47 stitches on the sleeve. I don't know how I ended up with that, but they both had 47, so I just went down, decreased to 40, and then twisted ribbed it.
Yes. So, I love it. I love twisted rib too.
It's very elegant and like clean and tight and
tidy.
Yeah, tidy. My sleeves are too short. I wanted bracelet length in there. And
did you use all the yarn?
No.
Okay.
No. So I could.
You could lengthen them if you want.
I want to,
but that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes when they're too long, it just.
And most of mine are too long, so it's kind of nice to have like a shorter.
Right.
But I'm so tall that I feel like anything that's shorter than like what it should be, it looks like I've outgrown.
Yes. Well, but I mean, look at this. I've really outgrown. It's like, Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I did want to say, a lot of people commented on my haircut.
Yes.
That was so sweet. Thank you guys. I do this about every 2 or 3 years where I grow my hair long and then I chop it off. And so looking in the camera, I'm like, is this side longer than the other? Who knows? But I'll fix it.
It's okay.
Yep, it'll grow.
Okay.
And
it'll grow.
No, I really like it.
Yeah.
It's a nice
It's so much
for
easier.
Winter. Yeah, it is.
It's so much easier.
Yeah. I actually like my hair shorter in the winter and then longer in the summer.
Really? That's so funny.
Because I can easily put it up in the summer. And if I have it long in the winter, I get tangles at the base from scarves.
Yes.
So
you need. Oh
yeah. I don't know.
I know. Also, on the comments from the last episode, that was the first one after my second surgery. So nice and kind, and I mean, y'all are just the sweetest, and I just love this community. The best. So thank you so much. I appreciate all your prayers and your kind words. And somebody also sent a card, Molly. Thank you so much. My husband goes down. We have a mailbox down at the road, and he'll, come back up and I'll say, okay, did I get anything? And he'll be like, no, just junk mail. And I'm like, man, snail mail, no snail mail.
Yes,
but it was really sweet. So thank you so much. That meant so much to me. It was really kind.
So fun.
Yeah. Just somebody take time out to
handwrite something.
I know. Some people are just gifted that way, I think. They can just, it's really sweet and thoughtful. So thank you.
Like a hand-knit gift.
It is. It is. It's a part. Yes. I mean, and I know that, that's hard to do in this day and age, especially people are so busy, and that's what the comments are. For sure.
Yes.
But it's just, it was a little more warm and fuzzy. I'm gonna admit it. Getting a little snail mail. So thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So so I don't have very many whips. I mean, I do have a lot of whips.
Yeah. I have no finished objects.
I don't either. But I only brought whips that I worked on this week.
Oh, yeah,
so you know me, friends. I have a ton of whips. But I just brought what I had.
And I casted on 2 more things. So
good for you.
Add that to my whip pile.
Good. See, I have the cast-on-itis.
I do, yeah.
But I'm trying to refrain. I really wanted to finish my grandson's red sweater. Thank you. But I didn't because
It's
I'm going to go ahead and talk about
let's
that.
talk about it.
So I really wanted to finish my grandson's red sweater. But I started knitting that, and I showed it to y'all the last time. And somebody commented in the comments that she had knit 2 flaxes for her grandchildren. I think they were both grandsons. And the necks were so big that she had to make, adjustments at the end.
Oh, no.
So I was like, and so I kept knitting this one, and I measured that thing, and it was like gonna fit like a 34 chest. Well, he's like a 23. So I'm like, okay, I can't go. And I had already split for the sleeves, and I'd gone down like 4 inches. But I'm like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
It'll go so fast.
It will go so fast.
So what? Yeah.
I don't know what I did not swatch. And my stitch gauge was 17 and it should have been 18. So I don't know. I know. But so I just pulled it out and I just went with a smaller needle and also
in size or not just small?
No, just a smaller needle. I updated the pattern because there was an update on Ravelry, which wasn't on the last pattern. So I updated the pattern, and on the update, they have 2 options to start. You can either go ahead and start at the collar and knit it, or you can go past the collar and start it and then go back.
Okay.
Which stabilizes that opening more.
Yes.
So that's what I did.
Okay.
So
that's so good. Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
perfect. Yeah.
So this, and see, I'm on the
my
sleeve,
word.
and it's got the little pearl detail down there. And I almost finished it last night, but I got really tired. So all I have to do is the other sleeve, bind off this.
Twisted rib.
And also what I did, look at this at the bottom. So I saw on Instagram where someone, when they did the pearls on a rib, they went clockwise instead of counterclockwise.
They were down
and up.
Okay.
And that kind of makes it tighter, and the yarn is the same amount supposedly as a knit stitch. But I did the twisted rib, you know, I went through the back on the knits, and then I think I went through the back on the pearls.
So no, you didn't. You did.
I did twist.
You didn't twist the pearls.
I didn't. You don't think?
So. Well, then these would be twisted back here if you twisted the pearls. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I thought I did. I'll have to look at it again when I do it. But see, I think I did, and I've been doing it here. Let me see. I think, I twisted them.
Well, so these are the knit stitch. You twisted your knits, is that what you're saying?
Yes, I twisted my knits, and I twisted my pearls. I knit through the back loop.
Okay.
I think, as you can tell. And Kaity was right on the last, when we were talking about jogless.
Yeah, but it didn't look that good. So.
Well, I don't know why. Because you're a looser knitter.
Yeah.
I'm a tighter knitter. So mine you can't, like that one I showed you when you came out to the house. You could not see. Yeah. And I don't know
why.
It
was fingering weight yarn, and mine was like DK.
Yes.
And the color contrast.
Were very, So that all
I don't know.
Played into it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I've been doing that. I didn't bring that friend to friend shrug because I do that on it, and the yarn is very big on it. So I'll look and see because I've been doing the jogless. So you knit one whole round, and then you bring that first stitch of the new color up, right?
You knit the old color up to bring it to make it shift a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, see, that's where I was getting confused. So you bring the old color up with the new color, and you knit through both of those. Yeah. Okay. Yep. See, I had it half right. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm sure. I think you probably had the right technique and you were doing it right.
Yeah.
Just the way I was saying it.
Well, no, it was the way I was saying it because I was saying you had to. I don't know. We don't want to confuse anybody. But yes, so
just
you
Google
bring.
It for
So you have the new color on your left-hand needle, and you've knit one time around, and you're getting ready to start the second row. You bring the old color leg up onto that first row, and you knit through both of those, and that's your jogless join. A Very Pink Knit has a very good tutorial, and I think Andrea Mowry also has a good tutorial.
I think she does. Yeah.
So either one of those places you can go look. But yes, I love this sweater.
So cute.
This is, I think it's Malabrigo. Is it Malabrigo? The Ravelry Red?
Yes.
Okay, so it is Malabrigo, and Kaity has some as well. This, I would not use this for color work.
Oh,
have you started yours?
Yeah, but it's not color work.
I know, but does it rub off on your fingers?
No.
Okay, mine rubs off on my fingers a lot.
Oh, no.
So, so if you're, I think you could probably, while it's still in the skein, soak it and then hang it up to dry. and then because maybe put some color catchers in it and then use it for color work, because I would love to make some toboggans out of this.
The red is
because
so
the red is
beautiful.
gorgeous. But now I'm serious. I get a lot of red off on my fingers when I'm knitting with this. Yeah.
I mean, I'm only still at the collar, so maybe.
But I love this.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful that it fits him. So if it doesn't, I have some extra yarn and I can just rip out the bottom and make it longer.
Yeah.
Because I think the width, and it will grow because it's superwash.
Yeah.
And every time I do something out of superwash, it grows some. So, and I knit my sleeves on the little blue shorties until I got to the cuff, and then it was too few stitches. So there I'm using the magic loop, and it's working wonderfully well. So,
yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, and there's short rows in the back. The smaller sizes, they don't call for the short rows, but this, I did German short rows.
Yeah.
There's this side I'm not crazy about, so I may go in there in the back and snug those up with just a piece of yarn, because it looks a little holy. I mean, he probably wouldn't notice. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did something weird.
No.
But that's okay. That's okay.
No.
So,
Okay. That's really cute.
yeah, I do love it. It's a good pattern too.
Okay. This is the little Rosa.
Oh, woo, baby.
Along Avec Anna.
I don't know, love.
They have like a big one too that's V-neck for big people. So this is for my daughter, and it looks like the Felix.
It does.
So one thing I did differently, so they have you just keep repeating these yarn overs until you get the right number of raglans. I did not want to have half a design down here, or like just have one little eyelet. So I just did a normal raglan increase right here. You know, just right off that center stitch. So I don't know, I'm weird like that.
No, I think that's fine.
So I just wanted it to be even. So I'm just plugging away, and I think it's going to be huge.
That's fine. Oh, she'll love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it'll. Yeah.
she will love it, and she can wear it for quite a while.
Yes. This is Caron from Joanna's. Joanna. No, Joanna.
No, Joanne's.
Okay. Joanna Gaines.
We just make it up as we go.
I can't remember the color. It's like hot pink or something like
it's
that.
almost an iridescent color.
It really
it's
is.
Gorgeous. I mean,
Orange.
you know.
I see like all sorts.
And
it's hot pink.
one of the comments was someone's grandson had picked that out. He was
my
3,
word.
and she was making him.
That's
amazing.
amazing.
Isn't that sweet?
That is. I'm hoping to have this for Christmas.
Yes.
For her.
She will love it.
She will
love it. If you're I don't know what you call it. If you're part of our Instagram, if you follow us on Instagram, there you go. You'll see a little video Kaity posted of her daughter knitting. She's 4.
Yeah.
And she really gets it. Yeah.
She does.
It's so, and it's so interesting to see. It's not like you have to sit right beside her. I think that's where I fell down. I wanted to micromanage. Okay, do this and this way and this way. And she's just doing it how she does it, and it works.
I do sit beside her and like make sure, because she'll forget to take, she'll forget a step or two sometimes, but for the most part, I mean,
she puts them both and then she's like that, and it's like that, it gets it done.
Yeah, it does.
And she'll develop, she will refine those techniques as she gets older.
That is one, it's been a little bit hard.
Yes.
To like not be like, you have to hold it with this, or whatever, but I do try to make her like hold the string tight with one hand, because that will keep it on the anyway.
But it doesn't frustrate her when it doesn't. She's just fine with doing however she needs to do to get it a stitch and off.
And like she'll do like 2 or 3 stitches, and then she'll just get so giddy, just like I did it. And then she'll kind of I don't know, bebop around and come back and do.
Well, and I like her attitude. What was it she said?
It'll become whatever, or something. It'll become whatever it is.
Yeah, it'll become whatever it is.
She wants it to be for her little brother.
Yes.
For Christmas, and so. And
it will be, whether it's this big or this big.
She did say something about it being a water bottle, and I was like, that really isn't gonna happen. Water bottle warmer, maybe?
Yeah.
But it was really. I was like, oh. A little too far.
Yeah. I don't think we can reach that, but we'll see. Maybe, you know.
She's so funny.
She is funny. Maybe you could knit him a little sweater and let that be the pocket or something.
Oh my word.
That would be cute.
That would be sweet, yeah.
But yes, that was really sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many whips do you have?
I have one, and I could possibly show another one. It's an old whip that I just found in the car. Do y'all do that?
I'm going to show another one.
Okay,
I've got 5.
Oh, she's got 5 this time. Good for you, Kate.
Well, yeah. I don't know. This is my Mellon headband by Sari Nordlund. And it's Magpie fiber swanky sock. And I love it so much.
It's so pretty.
So I think what's about to happen is these cables right here are going to show up over here, and then these little situation is going to show up over here. So it's just going back and forth until you get it long enough for a headband. So
that is so cute.
I know. I'm knitting it on size 1 needle instead of size 2. And I'm just plugging away. The only hard part about it is that I actually have to look at the pattern when I'm doing it. So and man, I've done like 30 something rows, and this is all I got to show for it.
Well, but it's not going to be huge.
Rows. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be huge.
We're so close.
Not that close. You could do it for the girl, the grand girl.
No, I really want it.
Yeah.
I would like
you would like it. Yeah. This is a U-knit.
Yes, it is. That's selfish knit.
No, well, that's not selfish.
Yeah,
it's not selfish.
But like honestly, my ears get so cold in the winter they hurt. They hurt on the inside. So I was like, I need an ear warmer, and it has to be on size 1 needles, and it has to be cable.
Yes, so, to be really good and thick.
To be real.
Okay. I love that.
So that's it. Yeah. Thank you.
This is what pattern is this? Crazy Sock Lady.
Is it Coffee Morning?
Yes. So it's a 6-row repeat, and I love it. The only thing I would not do is use a variegated yarn next time. I would use a solid. But the pattern is interesting. I'm probably going to do one more repeat of, I'm using the Twice Sheared Sheep row counter, and I just go to the next row so that I know when I start over. Because this is a little hard for me to, I mean, I could do it.
With you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, so I do love this pattern. I'll do it with a solid or a tonal next time. And they are going to be good and snug. And it's the copper Corgi yarn. And I think it's St. Augustine. I got it down at the beach when I went last time. So I think I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 more repeats, and then I'm going to do the hill flapping.
Yeah.
And somebody asked me on those Santa socks that I had last time, when I knit on those 9-inch, what I do for the heel flap and toe.
Oh yeah.
I always, when I get to the heel flap, I use double points or magic loop. And when I get to the toe, I do the same. Usually I use double points on the toe because I did it once on those little 9-inch. It is just, my hands are too big and they are too small.
Yeah.
So it's just too fiddly. So I just leave the stitches I'm not working when I get to the heel flap on the little, and put little stoppers so I don't lose anything, and then I just do the heel flap.
Okay.
Somebody said they were thinking they would do the afterthought heel. I love the afterthought heel. The only thing is, when you finish the sock, you're not finished because you have to go back and do the heel. So I really like doing the heel when I'm doing the sock, and then you're done.
Yeah.
So, and I think I'll just wait and start the second sock after I finish this one.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be so long.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Right. Because the leg of the sock.
Yeah, this leg of the sock is not going to be that long.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. These are my Hibernal socks by Summerly Knits. Yeah, I really love this.
I love it.
I realized I did a design element on this one. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I missed a row in these.
That's okay.
So there should be more space in between those thingies. But
nobody will know.
I'm the queen of like getting way too excited about
starting something
and then making it my own.
That's right. Well, that's the beauty of it. It's a one of a kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you didn't mess it up. And the other beauty is, like that sweater, I had to rip it out and start over.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not like you cut out the fabric and it's
right.
You can't salvage
it.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like, okay, we're just going to do it over.
Yes.
But that is beautiful.
I really love it. So this is Pig Patootie.
I love the name.
I know. By Woolberry Fiber Co. I know. It's just, and like, I don't know, this, like the color combo of those two is just, I really like that.
Yeah.
I really want to get the headband or these done so I can knit my son a pair of Christmas socks.
Yes. Okay, what pattern are you going to, because somebody asked what patterns you would recommend for kids. And I responded that I know that Andrea Mallory has the DRK socks for, it goes from infant to adult. And then her other patterns might do that as well. I'm not sure.
I don't know. There was one I got from Summer Lee. That I was going to use, I think, because it seemed pretty, like, it was like, I think it was either vanilla or, come on. Well, she has, okay, wait, let me look at this first.
And also, I had started using the Flax, the TinCanKnits pattern, you know, their app that they have now for the Flax, and I couldn't figure out, and I probably need to watch some tutorials on it. I couldn't figure out how I could mark on the pattern to keep up with what I was doing and maybe make adjustments that I did. So I just went back, I just uploaded it to my Knit Companion. I have it hooked to my Ravelry. And so that's what I've been using. And it's because I'm used to it and it's easy for me. So I use Knit Companion for all of my patterns. I used to be very paper, old school. I had to have the paper. But for me, right, with my iPad, you know, I can make it as big as I want. I can see it, and I can, you know, I can either use my phone or this.
Right.
And I don't have to have so, I mean, I do like Knit Companion. It's about $20 a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Which isn't bad. To me, that's not a bad.
I just put them in my files, and then I edit them on my iPad and files.
Yeah, you're smart like that.
Well, no, it just happened one day.
Oh, yeah?
I hit download to make it like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to have another business meeting and just kind of do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe have an afternoon.
This is...
morning.
Yeah. This is what I was going to plan on using. It's the Daily Socks by Summerly Knits. And it's got a pattern to, like, there's a, you know,
so what
pattern.
Sizes?
It's got baby through extra large, baby, toddler, kid, small, medium, large, extra large, from 4 to 5 inch circumference to 10 inch circumference. So I was going to use that at least for the stitch count. And then if I wanted to do, but, you know, whatever I wanted to do with this, the actual pattern of it, I was thinking of just doing a vanilla sock. But the thing with Andrea's everyday socks is it's toe up.
Yes.
And these are, let me just, cuff down. So this is the Daily Socks, baby to extra large. This is my plan.
Good. And I used to knit some baby socks. That was like a free online. I'll have to see if I can find that.
Tabby Gandhi has like a newborn pair of socks. They're amazing because they actually stay up on that little baby's foot. I can't remember.
We'll try to find those and put you know, where you can find them at the in our show notes.
This one was like a little cabled sock.
So cute.
They're my favorite baby socks.
Okay, that red sweater that I'm knitting for my grandson, it is a Flax. You can see the Christmas tree lights by TinCanKnits, and it's a free pattern. And it goes from little person to big person. So it's a great pattern. They also have tutorials. They have a free app where you can get the pattern in there and have tutorials with it if you want. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just used to my, you know, what? I'm used to Knit Companion. Yeah. So it would take me a while to get used to their app. Yeah. Which I could do, but right now I'm knitting for Christmas.
Right.
And I'm a little bit under pressure. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm gonna look through mine while you talk about your next thing.
Okay, my next sweater. This is a new cast on.
Okay.
And I was not gonna do it because I was like, I need to be disciplined. I need to cast off some things. You know, blah blah blah. And then, like, you know, you have like a little angel and so then
and
other. But then I was like, this is my craft and my joy and my fun. And I mean, I have a lot of joy. It's like, you know, everything is joy, but you know, this is like supposed to be purely not pressure. In any way. So the pressure was I didn't actually have needles ready to knit it.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So I had to do some Tetris or juggling with needles, switch this to that. Blah, blah, blah,
yes.
Put this on. Yeah. Anyway, I worked it. It took me like 10 or 15 minutes. I worked it out.
But isn't that fun though? It's like
it is
the anticipation of.
Because I really wanted. I know it's not going to be done by Christmas, but I just really wanted it. I wanted it to be. But this is the Helia sweater by Joanna Ang, and it's got the cabled sleeves and it's got a split hem, and I have started it, and it's going to be red. This is the Ravelry Red.
Okay. I love your collars, fold over collars.
Aren't they? Yeah,
they are so sweet.
So this is actually, so she tells you how to do it one way. I'm sure it was, yeah, anyway, sometimes people have you do it where you just knit a certain length and then fold it.
Yes.
I kind of like there to be a little, some people have you do double knitting up there, and so I did a little double knitting up there to make it a little more, you know,
stand
what I mean?
up.
Like, cinch in a little bit.
Crisper.
Yes. Yeah. So I did what Petite Knit has you do in the Monday sweater.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
This was really cool, knitting the top down to the needles that are on the stitches. I almost was like, oh, I'll just do my own, like do it like this other thing. But then I realized, no, you have to have the knit stitches twisted. So make sure you do what she says. Because then, you know, it wouldn't have ended up like it should have. So I need to do some short rows now. And then I will be on to the super fun part of cables and twisted rib.
She loves cables.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I really do. So I'm super... my husband wound that all up for me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
That's sweet.
I was like, I'll make you hot chocolate if you wanted this. He's like, absolutely.
Yes.
So
he does like to wind up.
He really
it's
does.
So funny. Yeah, it's his contribution.
It is,
which is sweet.
Yeah, he does enjoy it. So.
Okay, this is a newborn pair of socks. It says Happy Newborn Socks by Candace Polly. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. So let's see if I can make that. Let's see, Happy Newborn Socks. And they're so sweet looking.
Aww.
Aren't those sweet?
Little baby.
So I have a lot of, and it's DK weight yarn. So that will go really fast. So I need to put that, remind me, Happy Newborn Socks by Candace Polly. Help me remember to put that in my show notes.
Okay, I will try.
Let me see, I thought there was another. Do you have another?
I was trying to find the, let me see if I can find it in my library.
I thought I had another. I know. I thought I had another kid's sock, but I'm not seeing it. I'm so sorry.
And I did. I know. I had a really cute little baby sock.
Oh no, that's newborn too.
Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. No.
Okay, I'll look and see if I can find something else. While she's looking for that, I'm going to tell you what I do for my, when I block my sweaters, when I block this one, well, when I block all of them, I always use a little wool soak. This one, soak. This one is Yuza, and this is by Soak. And I just put a little bit in there. This one has a smell. I also use the Eucalyptus. This is unscented, and I like it as well. Some of my people don't like scents, so I don't use it. And then I bought this little tub, and I'll just fill it with water and my wool wash. You don't have to rinse either one of those out. And then I put my garment in there and push it down. I usually use like room temperature water, and I let it soak for a while. Now I did, when I did my Sprite one that bled on itself, the red bled on the light blue, I did it in this, and I left it too long, and the water was probably too warm. So since then, for colorwork stuff, I bought a long, somebody suggested I buy a long short container, so that's what I've done for that. So the next time I have colorwork, I will be able to lay it flat in the water, and it won't be laying on itself. So this, I put this one in here because it was no colorwork. So I put it in here and let it soak, and then I hold it because it is extremely heavy, and I did not want it to misshapen it. So I just hold it, drain the water, and then I kind of squish it and get as much water, and then I drain it again while holding it. And then I put it in this little, and this looks a little red where it bled up maybe a little bit. But I put it in here and zip it up, and then I put it in my washing machine and spin it. Now you can also, I used to wrap it in towels and just wrap it up, roll it up like a little, you know, roll, cake roll, and then I would stand on it and then get all of the water out I could. But when I spin it in the washer, it gets so much water out. It's usually dry within 24 hours. So then after it's done spinning, I don't wash it. I just spin it.
Like drain and spin.
Drain and spin. Yeah. Then I get this out and hold it, you know, put it back in here, carry it up to my mats, and then I open it and gently lay it out. I don't, because
you kind of like dump it in a wad.
Yeah, and then just kind of put it out to the dimensions I want. Now this one, it was still a little bit heavy and stretchy, so you just need to be really careful because you don't want it to stretch out too much. And then I think Andrea Mallory says you just kind of squish it back, you know, into, and that's what I did. I just kind of squished it into. I did not pin any of this. Sometimes when I have lace work, I have some pins that I can put in it to kind of help hold it, but this one I didn't have to. So that's what I do when I block my garments. Yeah, nice. And I have steam block, like if I'm in the middle of knitting something, I have steam block just to make sure it's going to fit, the yoke will fit or whatever. So I do that occasionally.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't done that before, but I basically do what you do for that. Here's this is by Tabitha Gandhi, Perfect Newborn Socks.
Oh, those are cute.
They're so sweet. And they, like, that heel is just perfect for their little feet. But here's a little cable.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Those are darling.
So I usually make, I mean, those you can make in a day.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. They're just
so
quick
little.
knits.
Yeah. And that one's free on Ravelry. I have one more wet.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
So I started my Violetta as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I had started this and then I started my Helia, but I was like, it's red. I need it for, you know, I want to give
and you
it
have
a go.
till the end of January.
Exactly. So I started my Violetta, which is by Claudia Q. It's a knit along with You Knit in Toronto, and
is the coupon still good for the pattern?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll put down below if you like that pattern and you want to join in on the knit along. You Knit Toronto is giving prizes away. So and you get 50%. Is it 50%?
It's 50%.
50% off if you want that pattern. So
I think it's Fruitful Violetta.
Okay, Fruitful Violetta.
But I'll put it up so you can see it. So I'm using this is Hey Sister Yarn, actually the girl who made that pattern.
Oh.
The baby sock pattern.
Oh,
I dyed
really?
this with her sister,
Oh.
This is Char, and they're fantastic base. They don't dye yarn anymore. So don't even try to look for them. And then this is Woolberry Fiber Co.
That's a pretty color.
And like, oh, it's perfectly
it's so cushy.
And I'm also only
That's okay.
on the collar.
Hey, listen.
So
you started.
Yeah, I really like how that looks. Like,
that's pretty.
And I'm not going to do a fold over.
Okay. And that pattern is so cool because it's got different collars.
Yes.
And it's got, you can start at the bottom or the top, whichever you choose. Yeah. So that's amazing.
Oh yeah, actually these are like way too big needles. I need to make sure I don't know with these. Yeah, I had to switch out needles to test on my other one. So this is Sari. So it is just so soft.
And there are show notes down below, the little arrow. So we'll try and answer all the questions in there. If you have any, you can put them in the comments below. And it was fun doing the premiere. Our premieres are always recorded. You know, we're recording this on Friday the 1st. It will probably go out the 1st of next week. But if we do it as a premiere, then we can chat with you all while we watch it. I generally don't see them before they go out. Kaity does all the editing and stuff. She's wonderful. So, so it was fun because we did it in the morning.
Yes, we did.
And then we got to, there was a lot of returns, but there was also, I think, some people who can't join in the evening.
Right. I'm wondering if actually the morning is better, just because for us even, just because evenings are like
kind of crazy.
I never know if everybody's going to be in bed at the right time or
right, exactly, and what the family's up to.
Yes,
okay, I I bought a box, whatever, like 3 or 4 years ago, and I still have stuff that I have not knit out of it. It was kind of like a mixture of different kinds of yarn. So it wasn't all the same.
An Advent box?
No,
like
it was
just
not
a box of yarn?
just a box of yarn
Okay.
from a company.
Okay.
And it was good, but it just wasn't enough that I could really do.
Yeah.
So, of any one yarn to really do. So anyway, I did not do it for a long time. Well, as most of you know, or some of you might know, the Advents generally, you have to order them like in March or April because there's a lot of planning that goes into it.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought, okay, with my birthday money, I'm going to get me an Advent box because they're not cheap. And so it's something that I generally wouldn't get. So I thought, well, I'll just do that. I'll just get an Advent. So I got a box of Cozy from Sweet Skein of mine, and she's out of, I think, Canada. Is that what it says? Yeah, Canada. Doesn't say what part, I don't think. Does it? But she's out of Canada, and her name is Amanda. So that's the card that comes in it, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So I'm gonna be completely honest. I got this box like I think before my surgery. So late October. And I'm one of those people. You could ask my mom. I was a snooper at Christmas time. I would go try to find all the gifts and blah blah blah. So I'm not as bad as I used to be, but I got this and I was really good. But probably about a week ago, I did open the first one. This first one, I told Kaity today, I said, I'm going to show everybody, but I'm not going to show them because then it would be a spoiler. So I am going to show. So this one.
Because today's the first.
Because today's the first. I didn't realize. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't. So they give you, this is a little bag of goodies. And this is probably a little candle or something. And then there's 24 mini skeins. And then there's one big skein.
Okay.
So every day you open one. So
does this have a theme? Is there a theme to it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But these, let me know if y'all want to see them, all the rest that I open over the days. But if you bought this.
You need to post it to Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the stories.
Okay. Turn away and I will show you. Look at this.
Oh my word.
Isn't that so cute?
That is so cute.
That is
how fun.
so cute.
And it's merino, like it's like a sock yarn.
It's a sock yarn, yeah. So,
Pretty.
yeah, it is so cute.
That's so fun.
So I'm so excited. You can turn back around now. So there's all, there's all these cute little.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm so excited. It's kind of like a little gift to myself.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. And then the other thing was I also, do you have anything else to show?
No.
Okay. I also got a sock advent from, this is not part of the advent. Hers you open on Sundays. And it's a sock set.
Oh, nice.
And this is from a homespun house. Have you seen her stuff?
No.
It's really, her colors are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned her before. This is called Fresh Sheets. Feel of that.
I know, it is so soft.
Isn't it so soft? And it is, it's 235 yards, 75% super wash merino. And is that right? Yeah.
Wait, is this a half a skein? Yeah, 50 grams. Okay, it's 50 grams.
And 25% nylon. Yeah, it's 235 yards. But it is so soft. I love it. So I thought I could use it for toes and all that stuff. So, and then the advents are wrapped in the same. And it tells you which one to open first. Okay. So I've got that one too. So, yeah. So the last thing we have is this. Yeah, we are so thankful you all participated with us in the Fall into Ranunculus Cal 2023. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw from that hashtag. Katie's going to add we have about 10 or 15 photos in our email. So she's going to add those in, and then we're going to draw. And if it's an international draw the first time, they'll get 2 free Ravelry patterns from us, and then we'll draw again for the yarn. Because I checked, it is quite pricey to ship it. So this is quartz I bought from Pearl Soho, and it is, let's see what it is, 65% merino wool and 35 Sari alpaca. Let's see how many yards. I think it's like over 400 yards on this skein.
That's good, you guys.
Is it? Yeah, 420 yards on a skein. So you'll get 840 yards.
Yeah.
So I think you can make any size, at least a short sleeve out of this.
Of ranunculus.
Of a ranunculus. It's really pretty
It
yarn.
is so pretty.
There,
yeah.
that's a more.
It's like a perfectly hazed purple.
Yeah. So I'm so excited to get this to somebody. We are so excited to get that.
Yes, we are. So we'll put up the winner right here once I pull it together.
And send us our email is below.
Yep.
Just email us and let us know your address, and we will get it out as soon as we can. We have email below, Instagram below, post office box below. Anything you might need is below.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for your support, your comments, your likes, your loves.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Your words of encouragement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
What were you going to say? What were you going to say?
I was going to say something, but then my words got messed up and then it confused me.
So,
thank y'all for joining us.
Yes. I hope you're enjoying your knitting.
Yes.
Yes.
And let us a good holiday season. That's what I was going to say. We hope you have a good holiday season.
Yes. And if you have any comments or recommendations to what we've talked about today, please post them below, because a lot of people read the comments and they like them and comment as well. So, I mean, the conversation carries on below.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let us know what you're knitting, like gift knits for Christmas and everything.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we'll hopefully see you again before Christmas.
Oh, we
at least
will.
Once or twice.
Oh, we will. Surely.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like we've been spotty lately.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Maybe a couple weeks there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But thank you all.
Yes.
Happy knitting.
You.